Hello, everybody. It's Trina with TaylorMade Guide Lifestyle Blog, where my focus is about inspiring, influencing, impacting your life. And when I'm doing that, I'm hopefully being inspired, influenced, and impacted by you as well. So thank you so much for tuning in today. I really appreciate you allowing me to come into your homes and your lives. So today I wanted to talk about self-care and boundaries resolutions. Okay. It's so important these days, I believe, that every person, no matter what your man, woman, child, that we are taking care of ourselves and setting boundaries. The world is not going to end if we're not in it for a moment. It's okay. So I have several topics, things that I want to share with you that I think is imperative for anyone who's looking to be the best self that they can be. Because when you are your best self, you can give more to others in your life that you care about. So the first thing is be more generous towards yourself. That is, let's say you you work and you're earning money. Go and take yourself out to lunch or a dinner or buy a new book that's going to help you or invest in, paying a few dollars for audiobook or music that you might enjoy. But be more generous with yourself. Allow yourself the grace. The next thing is try to go offline as much as you possibly can, depending on what kind of work you do. But just being still and not allowing any noise to come in, anything to come into your realm, so that you can be silent and still and hear what's being said to you. 3, stop worrying about what other people think of you. You've said it, you've heard it before. It's not new what I'm saying. It's not your business what someone thinks of you. And that's okay. One of the things I gauge advice people that I'm getting, if I do and ask them for it, I look at their lives. Well, no one's perfect and no one has it completely all together. We're all canvases constantly being painted over and redone, remastered, if you will. So not caring about what that person is saying, whether you ask them or they're just going to give you their unwanted opinions no matter what. It's not your concern because people, as we all know. And when others want to especially give you unsolicited advice and opinions, you need to stop and take a look. Don't start looking inward and thinking, oh my God, is there something wrong with me? No, look at that person. Some people are just not ready to get their life together. And so because they're not ready and they see that you're trying to move forward and do better for yourself, they want to find fault. Let go of things in the past. It happened. Get over it. You let it affect you long enough. It's now time to move forward. And to me, I want to grow from it and learn about myself from the past things that I've experienced. Right? Spend more time with the earth, nature. If you garden, take a walk. If you're a physically fit person, a hike. Just walk outside instead of going into a gym and getting on a treadmill, right? So yeah, some more time at nature. Exercise a little more than you normally would, right? I'm not saying go out and be this guru of the gym and personal training and buffing up and taking 6 mile, whatever. I'm not talking about that. Just movement. Get out and just get it back. Walk sometimes twice a week, whatever. Start out small. We must start where we are. I'm not someone else. I'm not trying to be someone else. But some type of movement is good. Set healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries are different for everybody. Some are similar and some are not. But when you set that healthy boundary, this is non-negotiable. This, I can't do this. Set it. Period. Try to learn something new and different. That's a good thing, you know. Um, Sometimes when we are stuck in a rut of our loved ones, um, they influence us the most. We know that. And again, like I said before, when someone's not ready to move forward and to do better, they want you to stay there in fear, stuck like they are. And hopefully they will get there. And if they don't, then you've wasted your life waiting for them to come along. And that's not fair to you. But try to learn something new and different. If it's something you've seen in a movie or just being out in the world and what have you, you're like, it's interesting. I never thought about that. Maybe. I think you should do that. Try something new and different. And you can't bring everyone along with you. It's okay. Right? Serve. Community service. Help others. My mantra in my life, period, is the golden rule. Give others what you want. Do unto others as you would have them unto you. Serve others. Help others. Don't always be the taker. Give sometimes. Help someone else. And in that, I believe that you will feel better and have a different point of view on life, and you learn something about yourself. Forgive yourself. We're going to mess up. That's life. That's what happens. Forgive yourself for it. Why not? God has. We're not better than him. So forgive yourself when you mess up. When you mess up, you're learning about you, your surroundings, your life, the world, and how to navigate through it. And you're like, I'm not going to do that again. I did it, right? Forgive yourself. Read books that touch you, that move you, that nourish you. It's going to challenge you and get you to change, move outside of yourself. That is so important instead of just the fluff. Nothing wrong with that, but sometimes pick up one that you're like, wow, I'm better for that because I actually read it, took it in, internalized it, and I'm on the path to doing something better for myself. Learn to say no. It's okay. Let's just say no. It's okay. You'll be all right. Everybody else will be not. They'll be okay. Because when you say no and you sit back and you take yourself out of situations, you see, that's a good thing I said that. But it sets you up to go and be refreshed and revitalized for those yeses. We can't say yes to everything. It's not possible. We will be exhausted and tired and run down and just stressed out. You just can't. So learn to say no and mean it. As they say, it's a complete sentence. No, right? Um, Try to start eating healthier or different ways, not baby steps and everything. Everything's baby steps. And I'm not saying diet, I'm not saying that at all, but incorporate something healthier, whether it's water or vegetables, um, less sugar, less refined, complex carbs. There's those just something. I'm not thin. I try every day to do something better for my health, eating something, um, incorporating salads if I don't eat salads, vegetables if I don't eat vegetables, which I do, but try to eat something healthier. Just start. Just start. Just one thing. One thing. That's it, right? Gratitude. Whew. Be more grateful. Try to sit still and take in all that you have right now. And we all say that it could be worse. That other people, worse off than you are, blah, 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 and so forth. Which is very true. But I gratitude journal. I journal with gratitude every single day. And I'm to a place where I'm content. And content is not a bad thing. Sometimes people will think, oh, content, to be content. No, it's okay. Contentment means right now, I'm good. I'm good right now. It's all right. I'm good. Next 5 minutes, I might want something else. Tomorrow, I might want something else. But right now, I'm good. And when you're in gratitude and being grateful about where you are and what you have, you'll get to that place. Baby steps. Everything's about baby steps. Nobody's going to jump right in and then everything is just so hunky dory. It's great. No, not going to happen. Um, have courageous conversations with people that you care about, especially. Um, but those that are not your family or close acquaintances or what have you. But those conversations to be had about your needs and how you can help in certain situations. So if you're a parent and you've got a child that just wants things their way, then that's where you step in and say, you know what? I love you, but you're not the only person in this family. And there are others in this family, and we all have needs and wants and desires. And so because we are family, we're going to help each other out. You cannot monopolize everyone's finances, time, emotional energy, everything. You can't do that. We're not going to allow you to do that. It's not right. Forget about fair. Life's not fair, but there's right and wrong. And having that conversation with people, whether, if it's in a job, if you're a leader in the job and someone's lacking, but if you're having ongoing tough conversations with people and upfront conversations in the very beginning about expectations, then people are less likely, I believe, to be hurt and harmed and mad and angry about what you're having to say to them when you have to bring them to the table. And hopefully, when you have those upfront expectation, tough conversations, those courageous conversations, then the blow is not as bad when you have to either part ways or just, that tough love. Live, be present and intentional. Live your life in the present. Go do it now. With the COVID crisis that we've been in, this has taken everybody really put this matches on our butts. And hopefully during this lockdown that we've all been in, the quarantining time we've all been in, you've either learned something new, changed some habits, have really been watchful of what's been going on and internalizing it. And so because of that, you're now more present in your life. I think that everyone needs to be, or start working on being more present, right? Rest, sleep. I know we've been in a lockdown for the last 2 years or so, and we are, some slept, some didn't sleep, but rest, shutting it down, forget about the FOMO, fear of missing out on something. You're not, on rest and your body getting what it needs to heal, but calling in the time, 9 o'clock at night. If you don't work nights, of course, don't think I should have to preference that, you know, if you work depending on your shift. But for the most part, when you are working a schedule 9 to 5, or so to speak, getting the house calmed down, 8:30, 9 o'clock, getting a hot bath, a shower, whatever it is, getting yourself to wind down, get in the bed, relax, and going off to sleep. And finding a time for your body to rest, to reset. So important. I struggled with that for a long time. I don't anymore, but I did struggle with that. And again, that goes back to trying to be involved in everything. We can't, no one can. So get some sleep. Ask for help. Ask for help. Be in tuned enough, smart enough, intelligent enough to know when you need help and ask for it. Everybody needs help. Everyone. No one has done anything on their own. No one. If you're married and you have this goal, someone has to support you or be okay with you going out to do the thing you need to do for your success. Somebody, if you're married and the wife's at home mom, she had to take the, take in the bulk of things to get your kids from this thing to that thing. Or if it's the mom that's out there doing the thing, a dad or family members that have helped you, parents, sisters, brothers that's helped you so that you can go out there, move and shake and do what you need to do. Earlier I said, learn something new. How about picking up a hobby? I craft. Um, I'm into fashion. It's not really a hobby. I do it also not only just for hobby, but I also do it um, for work as well too. Um, but find a hobby. It's collecting something. If you're into music, if you're into movies, um, if you are into fashion, if you are into coin collecting, whatever it is, something that's really gonna keep you stimulated and social. Pick a hobby, do something. Um, Learning to meditate and be still. That's that's a really good way to set your boundaries and resolutions, calming yourself down, your mind, being still. I know it's hard. It's a hard thing to do. It's very difficult. And sometimes it's not just about the sitting still. I'm just going to sit here. I'm wandering. Sometimes it's just, you might just be sitting still and staring out into space. That's okay. But you're sitting and you're being still and calm just for a moment and breathing. Just stop and be still. Intentionally celebrate you, accomplishments, growth, your milestones. Intentionally celebrate, cheer yourself on, cheer others, right? But intentionally do that. Oh, the naysayers, the haters, the negative talk. Don't do it to yourself. Others are going to do it for you already, but for yourself, nix the negative self talk. Rewire the message that you tell yourself. Um, why do you need, or you feel like it's a defense mechanism? I'll get it before they get it. I'll get to me before they do it to me because I don't want to be hurt by someone else. Really? How can you allow another person, place, or thing, if you will, to knock you down and make you believe that stuff about yourself? Is it true? No. Most of the time it's not. You are worthy and valuable and you matter. period, regardless of what someone else thinks, says. Learn to forgive. You know, we all say it's not the forgiving is not for the person, it's for you. It's not for the other person, it's for you. And that may be true. It is. Because when you can forgive, you've learned and grown, and it makes you look at yourself and see, why can I not? Why have I not? Would I want that very thing for me? Would I want someone to forgive me for something that I may have done to them, what have you? But learning to forgive is huge for self growth and moving forward and evolving to the best person you can be. And as I said, we talked earlier about eating healthier. Um, one of the things I said, and that was water, hydrating. It helps all of your organs, as we know that, with your skin, um, with toxic items in your system, all of that. So I just want to say to all of you out there, set your boundaries, take care of yourself. We are now coming to the end of the first quarter of the year. And I just wanted to come out and say that and share this message with you. We're nearing the first quarter. And the first few weeks or so, 6 weeks, everybody's like, all their things have gone out the window. And that's okay. That you set healthy boundaries and things that you can actually touch, see, reasonable goals and resolutions, if you will. If so, great. If not, that's okay too. We're going to start the second quarter and see how we do. It's going to be all right. But I just want to encourage you to stay inspired and inspire someone else, to influence and to be influenced, to empower and to be empowered. Love on yourself. When you love on yourself, you can be the best for everyone else. But you first have to be your number one, your VIP to yourself, your most valuable player. You're the MVP, the VIP, the number one. You're the end all be all for yourself, so that you can be what you need for everyone else. Have a fantastic day. All right.